No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do have a way in which you can help out your franchise draftees without being, how do I say, without cheating the system. And here's how I do it. First things first, it should go without saying that over the past 2 decades, 3 decades or so, there have never been any players that have been drafted that have been over the age of 22, and I'll even give some leeway and say 23. As you can see, this first draftee is 25. He has literally no shot of reaching his potential. Well, actually that's not true. He's a 70 overall. He's a 90 potential. Probably by the time he reaches his peak, he'll be 30, and then he'll start to fall off badly. These 24-year-olds, they're in much worse shape, not just because of their starting attributes, but their potential does them no favors and their age do them no favors. I don't know why after about year 3 or even year 4, the draft ages start to creep up. The first couple years, you end up with 18 to 22, quote unquote, normal drafts, and then as you push forward, they go up to 23 as the max age, then 24, and then you finally get 25-year-olds, which again does not happen. And I can understand if they're international players, like say Jacob Alonso, but even then they would be signed as international free agents. But international free agency is not a thing in this game. I don't know why. I know the CBA has changed how international players, come on the rosters a couple of times, including in the most recent one, as in there may be an actual international player draft, which would be separate from the normal Rule 4 draft, which is now the draft that's held in July, right during the All-Star break, as opposed to June, which I don't really see that there's no real difference. As a matter of fact, here's proof. The current date of this video is April 27, 2022. These are all the draft picks from last year. Say this is 2021. None of these guys are over 22. Henry Davis is 22. Jack Leiter is 21. Yeah, he'd be 21. You got Jackson Jobe, 20. Not even, he's 19. No, he's 20, because the draft was mid-July, and his birthday is the end of July. Keep going, get going. You got Frank Mozzicato. Oh man, I'm butchering that. I'm probably butchering his name. Nobody here is going to be 23. Nobody's going to be 24. Nobody's going to be 25. I wouldn't even take a chance on any of these guys. But again, as I stated, there is a way I handle it. Here is how I actually do it in the edit screen. It's really not that difficult. This was draftee Tom Collins. Turns out they drafted this guy, but they weren't going to sign him. I get it. He's a 48 overall. Maybe he doesn't deserve to, but I'm going to give him a chance. Now, I go to random.org. It's 23. So the minimum number, let me show y'all. The minimum number here will be 1. The max will be 5. In other words, he'll be anywhere from 18 to 22. And that is what we will subtract from his age. I get 1. So he's a 22-year-old. Will he actually become anything? Probably not. He might get cut in a couple seasons, but it is what it is. And it is what it is. You should be giving these guys a chance. This isn't even a team I'm controlling, but what I will do is every draft, I will write down anybody that is over the age of 22. So anybody that's 23, 24, 25, write them down. The AI teams may not sign them. So if they're not signed, I kind of just say they're SOL at that point. I just go through them all. Anybody that's signed, he gets a minimum of 2 years and a maximum of 6. And whatever that first number is, I subtract that off their age. And that's what they will be for that upcoming season. What the AI teams decide to do with them is up to them. I don't really subscribe to the 30-team control thing, though I will have a video in the future about making roster moves for the AI, because the AI just clearly does not understand what it is doing, or it makes literally no sense to do so. If you guys want any more franchise help videos, please click down in the comment section, type up something, give me something to work with. Maybe I might come up with something. Maybe y'all might come up with something that you've done in your franchise that might help guys out. All right, peace.